Hey everybody, Joe Lowry, what a day, happy Thursday, thirsty Thursday out there, as I like to call it, Friday Eve, and that can only mean one thing, the weekend is not far off. That's right, we're almost there folks, the weekend just about here, and how about this heat? Amazingly, the heat is on. That's right, beginning of the week we started out with putting on the heat, and now we're in the heat. That's right, a mere 48 hours later, we're installing air conditioners, clicking on the central AC and so forth, yet. But at least a little bit worth it there. Boston did set a record yesterday and today. Today's high of 93 eclipsed the record of 91 degrees back in 1906. And either way you look at it, folks, it's just too hot, too quick. You know, we've had no spring, but alas, there is the bright side. The weekend is looking terrific. So as always, us New Englanders weather the storm, and we get our reward with a fabulous-looking weekend. Well, not so fabulous. Last night, the Celtics got a wake-up call as they lost Game 1 to the Cleveland Cavaliers by the score of 117-04. The Celtics no doubt look tired, as you can easily tell who had 9 days off and who just came off a Game 7 just 48 hours before. Make no excuses, they do have their work cut out for LeBron and them if they plan on advancing. That's right, the Celtics attempted 38, that's right, 38 three-pointers, and only 12 of them went in. Can you believe that? If half those shots went in, we probably would have had a chance. I don't know. Look for some better shooting and all-around defense by the Celtics tomorrow night as Game 2 of the series resumes at their Garden. And also last night, the Red Sox a thrilling come-from-behind win over St. Louis last night by the score of 5-4, taking both games in St. Louis. It's now off to Oakland and the West Coast for a 4-game series against the Athletics. And some sad news to report on the music world. As you've heard by now, rocker Chris Cornell, who gained fame as the lead singer of the band Soundgarden and Audioslave, has died at the age of 52. Right now, they're looking at this death as a potential suicide. Not sure yet. The Sheriff's Department haven't released any information yet, but Cornell, who has been on tour, died Wednesday night in Detroit as the band played the night before. The band's representative, Brian Bumbry, told the AP that Cornell had performed in Detroit the concert the night before with Soundgarden. He called the death sudden and unexpected and said his wife and family are in complete and total shock. A statement from the family will be working closely with the medical examiner to determine the cause, and the family has asked for their privacy. No doubt a sad day there. But continuing along with the dead notices, Roger Ailes, who transformed TV Fox News, was only to be ousted at the height of his reign for sexual harassment, passed away earlier today. That's right, Ailes was abruptly dismissed from Fox News in July of 2016 in the wake of a lawsuit filed by former Aiken Gretchen Carlson, accusing Ailes of sexual improprieties. Roger Ailes dead at the age of 77. And, you know, I guess it couldn't be an off-season without a little Tom Brady controversy. That's right. This one stems from an interview from TV12's wife, Gisele Bundchen, in which she indicated that Tom Brady played with a concussion last year and also know that he's had him in the past. But they don't talk about it. So why is she talking about it? You know, could this be the wife playing up to the husband and wanting to stop playing football? Is she impeding her boundaries here? I don't know, but I mean, why was this interview even taking place? And who was the guy with the white hair sitting next to her? This whole thing is just crazy. Anyways, the NFL quickly looked into the matter, basically told the media that there was no findings or documentation indicative that would warrant Tom Brady as being injured of any kind, of any type of head trauma last year. Well, as I look at it, could this be the beginning of the Madden curse? You just never know, as time will tell. And chalk this one up as what you can do, I can do better. Since the NBC's announcement that the hit show Will and Grace will return in the fall, ABC has countered that one and announced that the 90s hit show Roseanne will be coming back. That's right, all the stars are coming back. They have agreed to come back. Now, don't forget, there were two Beckys that played Becky. Lacey Gerritsen, who played the older daughter for 5 seasons until she went off to college, was replaced with Sarah Chalk. However, they have agreed Gerritsen will return, the original Becky will return, and as a sentimental thing, they will have Chalk appear in another role during the show. So that means the entire cast is back. Not bad. More news out of Hollywood. This one ought to be another classic. Martin Scorsese is coming out with another hit film starring all his favorite actors. This one's called The Irishman, coming out in 2018. It surrounds the killing of Jimmy Hoffa. This $100 billion blockbuster will star the heavyweights of the box office. The names are endless. Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. He'll be playing Jimmy Hoffa, by the way. Also, Harvey Keitel, Bobby Cannavale, a whole host of others have agreed to sign on. But the price tag looming over this baby is over $100 million. And Martin Scorsese decided to go without the usual studs on this one. He chose the online streaming giant of Netflix. That's right, Netflix will be participating in this venture. No doubt this will change the landscape of the movie-making business. And a quick note, Saturday Night Live alumnus Bobby Moynihan. I love him as Drunk Uncle. He's been in a ton of movies. Well, the longtime cast member is departing the series at the end of this season after 9 seasons. CNN contacted Moynihan. His exit should not come as a shock because, believe it or not, he has a new show coming out in the fall called Me, Myself, and I, as it follows one man's life in 3 different periods of his life. Quick note, John Larroquette stars as the older version of Moynihan. Not sure who's going to star as the younger version, but that's enough out of Hollywood. What do you say, folks, huh? Anyways, I'm hot. I'm going back in the AC because there's no AC here in my studio yet because it's too early. But anyways, check out my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Joe Lowry. What a day. Hit subscribe. Tell your friends. And by the way, it's free. That's right. Enjoy your Thirsty Thursday. I'm Joe Lowry. What a day.